Alright, well, I'm back in the Goblin Village. I'm here without my disguise, but I took a quick uh, tour around and the goblins do not attack me. So I guess the fact that I've been here before, I guess the game has me tagged as not hostile to these goblins, even though I'm no longer in the drow costume. So that's interesting.
Keep your distance, darling.
But so let's go in here.
With pleasure.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Well, before I start looting, let's just take a quick pass around the area and see what we see.
This way. Looks like a trap there. What do we have here?
Alright, so I suppose let's start with the trapped chest.
Watch your back.
Whips and blades, always sharp.
And we have these High Cliffs blueprints. A sickle, a great sword, a dagger. These are blueprints for weapons from Susserbark.
Weapon blueprints. They call for Sousa bark. There's only one place I'm finding a Sousa tree. The Underdark.
Interesting. Last playthrough, I did not get that. I did not make that nature check.
Don't touch me. Easy.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
The Steel Forged Sword. It's a short sword plus one essentially. I guess I'll go ahead and give that to Astarion. And now both of his weapons are magical.
My faith will guide me.
And then also, Infernal Iron. Well, Karlach's gonna want that.
Infernal metal! This can help Dammit patch up my engine.
This is just talking about the Infernal Iron, a gift from Redacted. And actually, I am gonna go ahead
I'll go
and
this way.
immediately go talk to Dammit.
Let's see what I can glean.
How fares the search?
I found the Infernal Iron you mentioned.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way, Daring druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
Well, now, let's go back to the Blighted Village. So now that we've upgraded we've upgraded Karlach's heart once, and Dammit has suggested that he may be able to have further upgrades if we catch him later in Baldur's Gate. We have some incentive to see Dammit make it there. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and loot this joint.
Time to meet your mate.
Broke through the wall, but I'm gonna finish looting this area before I go through there.
Let's march. Need to learn the hard way.
There's no time to waste.
So there is another cracked wall here, and it looks like it leads to basically the same area. This one was easier to break through and easier to access. So let's go through the other one.
Have to keep pushing.
We don't know what to expect. Well, I mean, I do, but we don't know what to expect here, so let's be careful.
Better not touch the webs. I'd hate to disturb the locals.
Greater anyway.
And it looks like there are, in fact, locals to disturb.
Should check for anything useful.
That sent out some sort of like wave when I touched it, but I guess I was too far away for any of them to notice. So I suppose be careful of things marked as owned here. Now, this well bucket leads us back to the surface. So it's nice to have multiple possible avenues of egress from wherever it is we are. The Whispering Depths. Looks like this might be a good place to launch an attack from. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go into turn-based mode.
If this isn't important.
Astarion. How about you poison your weapons?
Well, well.
Karlach 2. Why not? Maybe I'm going to do that often enough. I should just ship Karlach 3 of them.
I have to survive this.
Bless on everybody.
Time.
Everybody except Will, I guess.
Silent as the grave.
I'd love to, thanks.
Time to kill.
He wants to go down there, huh?
Nice and easy.
Is there someone else I can target without stepping in the sight lines? No. I think it is better to wait around
Attention.
for better positioning.
Mustn't let anyone see.
Okay, Astarion.
They won't see me coming.
There we go. But let's take a moment to examine. These guys are infested. Crawling tiny spiders. When hit with a melee attack, the infection spreads. It is removed by fire or acid. And it doesn't harm ettercaps or spiders. If you are webbed, they can multi-attack. Ah, that must be what that little ping was when I hit the thing that was in the webs. Fair enough. Are they also infested? No, but they see invisibility. So, let us start with... I think I would kind of like to use a main hand. Well, no. Let's just start with that, and fire or acid removes it. I have arrows of acid. Right? Okay. Oh, but let's make sure that is on. So, an acid arrow. There.
Yes.
So he is no longer infested. It did remove it.
Don't be shy.
Let's have Karlach come up here.
Essence.
And just throw a heavy thing. Actually, why not? Oh, because I don't have the... Let's get over here a little bit. Maybe I can... I may as well throw my pike.
That's it.
Eyes open, mouth shut. Quiet as it may be.
See if we can just finish him off.
I found my mark.
Yes.
My faith protects me. Might as well help myself. Off I go.
Sneak attack. Okay. But whose turn is it? And he gets all of his actions back. I don't even need Sharpshooter on because he's got so few hit points left. So I would rather just have the 99%. There's dudes over there and over there. I think the best use of my action currently would be to re-hide and back off a bit. I don't think I need the frenzy, honestly. I think I can just... I think I'm just fine. Maybe I'll come down a little bit.
Let's finish this.
Think I'm good there. Okay. Wyll... Oh, that guy is way too far away. So Wyll, let's just have him hex you. And back off a little bit.
No time to waste.
Time to move.
I don't think... No, I'm not gonna have the movement, I don't think, to get into position to... That is... I don't want to do that. I'll just get into a better position for next round. They're going to be coming in this general direction. So let me be over here.
Can't give up. Put him up.
Now Karlach is just going to go in and throw something.
Close ranks.
Wait. The returning pike got stuck in a web, didn't it? Okay.
Want to do it?
I still don't think... I don't think I need a weapon.
Talk to me.
Then of all, I don't want to go onto the webs. That just seems like a bad plan. I'll just go over here for better positioning and not ruin my hiding.
Two steps at a time.
Well, okay then. Can I get around this way? Yeah.
A better position.
Astarion's gonna sneak around. I don't think he needs to get closer than that right now.
I'm ready.
let's have him.
Over there.
I imagine there's some more infested going on there, so let's see if we can throw low ground, sure, but still 90%.
Easy.
And yep, infested went away, so good enough. I'll have Karlach go right up to the spider.
Concentrate.
And then have Shadowheart at least get a sneak attack off.
Finding my way.
Path is interrupted, huh? Oh, guess I may as well. Nine hit points. Should be able to finish him off.
Time for a new approach. On my way.
Need to stay focused.
Up, up. Watch this.
Ready.
I think we can basically just beat up on the lone Ettercap remaining. Especially since Astarion's just gonna come over here. Can I jump down without taking damage? No, I don't have enough movement left to jump. I'll just have them finish him off.
I'm heating up.
Alright, let's continue our forward.
Might find something useful.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, the returning pike didn't return. I'm not sure why.
No time to dally. I'd better take a peek. Let's try this way. Let's see what we have here.
Wait, what happened? Why did Wyll come down here? How in the world did Wyll end up down there? I was not prepared for this fight, but I guess let's see how it goes.
Step careful.
I could go for a good meal. Quiet.
On the victor's path.
I'm ready. Best step softly.
Smells tasty.
If I had been able to prepare for this better, I might try to assassinate the phase spider matriarch as quickly as possible, but as it is, with Wyll just sort of stuck there, I think I just want to take away as many enemy turns as possible. So make sure I have that on. And you know what?
Soldier. My little trick.
Ready.
Now let's do that with a fire arrow. Yeah. And everybody's joining the fight? Yes. $45. I think it will be advantageous to hide first. He's burning, so that face spider is going to die.
Battle favors the fearless. No time to waste.
And webbed, unfortunately. Target out of sight. Are you out of sight? Yeah. They know where he is, but if he's webbed and immobilized and he can't see anybody, there's really not much else for him to do. I suppose except for drink a potion.
What should I do?
Let's go with fire, baby.
And it's definitely time for frenzying. And I'll move up to the edge of the fire, so if they want to melee me, they will have to still stand in fire. Okay.
Finding my way.
He's just gonna have to come around, I guess. How did he even get there?
What's the plan?
Vulnerable to fire, but 12 hit points. I need to roll a 6 or higher. Basically only a... 80% chance to just hit him. There we go. Okay. Jump to the other side of the fire. Oh, that is in fire still. Fun. Fire and acid, I guess.
Let's go.
Definitely gotta start that.
This'll help.
miss, of course.
Knees high.
The dance macabre.
You know, he's got some alchemist fire.
Bamboozle them.
3 turns of D4. That will probably destroy the web.
Easy.
Battle favors the fearless.
I hate that I have to use an action doing that.
Finding my way.
My faith will protect me.
Actually, and let's Sanctuary Astarion.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Oh, he can't go anywhere because he's blocked in by monsters. Oh, Astarion went down again just from the AoE, I guess? Well, Spider Matriarch is getting there, so let's just keep doing what we're doing.
Go on.
Actually, that might be enough because the spiderweb's gonna burn away one more time.
On the victor's
I have 2 hit points in burning. One hit point remaining. Okay. Astarion is still down. Astarion is still down.
Got to keep fighting.
All I need is a single guaranteed point of damage, right? Are you still burning? No, okay.
Right, better get to it. Got to press on.
Forever dauntless.
Okay. That only did 2 hit points. He's alright.
Shall we cut and run?
Okay, from here I think I'll be okay.
Need to act fast. Heading there.
Now this is my happy place. My little trick. Won't last much longer like this.
True story. After that, that is not how I wanted to do that fight. But now that it's happened that way, I definitely need a long rest. I do have a short rest.
Freshened up and
I
ready to fight.
don't think there's anything else dangerous in this zone, so I am gonna go ahead and loot it before I take my long rest. But I'm not gonna be going anywhere else before I long rest. So, and also,
Hey, good looking.
these guys leave little pools of poison when they die, which in most cases I can mostly just ignore, but this one I want to get rid of. And nestled over here in the corner is a waypoint, and one of the ideas I had for this fight was to sneak one person over to get the waypoint, and then maybe have a better vantage to launch a sneak attack on everybody from here. That does not appear to be the way it went, though.
Endless dark. Transfixing, isn't it? Who knows what's down there?
And then on
An
here,
adventure and rainwater.
on here is a poisoner's robe. Let's go ahead and ship it to Wyll, just because I think Wyll doesn't have any clothing. So he could do poison with a spell, I guess. But it's something besides just regular clothing to give him, for now. Oh, as for what it does, when the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals an additional 1 to 4 poison damage. So it could potentially be a reason to give him Chromatic Orb, say. But it will get overshadowed with pretty much any other clothing. And then also there's this Dark Amethyst. And we don't currently know what it's there for, but it's legendary, so we will pick it up. And starting from this well bucket, if you hug this wall and come over here, and this is where I saw a good opportunity to ambush these spiders. But if you just keep going down this way, you find a sort of a hidden little cubby hole. And one thing that you can find in here, or more like 4 things. There's a burnt journal. In her form I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. The bloody journal.
I'll give it a try.
Recall life upon surface. A high elf exalted by Lolth. A high elf who worships Lolth, basically. A web cover journal. It is time. I will forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself in the Queen's image. Today I find the House of Loth, and shall be its matriarch. And the Tatter Journal. And when you read all 4 of these, a journal filled, they can sense my devotion, it draws them. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots. Another gift, the corpse of a drow. Huh. I thought there was a... Okay. Well, anyway. In this heavy chest here, there's these spider step boots, which can make you immune to being enwebbed. So if you come here before you face the spider matriarch, or even any of the other spiders, you can get this, and somebody can move freely on the spider webs. I intended to come here before facing the matriarch, but again, that's just not really the way it went down. Unfortunately, outside of this little area, these boots aren't very useful. But I suppose we may as well give them to somebody who doesn't have boots and who could benefit from the additional positioning. And right now that means Astarion. Although Astarion is a rogue with 16 dexterity. Maybe I give it to Wyll,
Defender of the people.
just because Wyll is less likely to make that save on his own.
I wonder what the next move is.
Oh, nice. Damon has another hand crossbow +1 available, which means Astarion can have both of his magical
What now?
and I can't give it to Shadowheart yet, but it does mean that Shadowheart
There is work to do.
can get rid of her light crossbow, because she already has one hand crossbow, and then I can put 2 hand crossbows on her. That way she can start taking pot shots with her bonus action when she doesn't have anything better to do. Alright, let's see if anybody has anything they want to say.
No harm in talking.
Pretty.
Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away.
I know that look. You were praying to your goddess, weren't you?
So I was. Praying she'd aid me. Mistra, for indeed it was her image I conjured, commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
Magic normally comes to me through prayer, but I don't mind trying.
Then follow my lead. Now you.
I do have sleight of hand, and I'll use that. I no need to even add a bonus.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
Intelligence isn't high, or arcana, or performance. +1. +3 from wisdom. Arcana is a wisdom? So it seems like, unless it's bugged, this is the best one. And a 2 gets me a 5, so only a 1 fails.
Suddenly, the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
History. Why is history wisdom? Or nature? Certainly religion. The perfect darkness. To be in the womb of Shar. Nice.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mistra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
It's different, but I can definitely feel a divine kind of presence.
Quite so. The weave is a sensitive conduit.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
I think she is accessing magic in a way that she never has before. And given the descriptions that has come through before, I think Shadowheart is very much enjoying this. It's a good night for intimacy.
You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it.
And I think Shadowheart feels very close to Gale now. And we already know from others that she's not exactly monogamous, and she's not exactly in a relationship with Astarion right now anyway. But she also doesn't like to move too quickly. Picture a romantic walk, your hand slipped within Gale's.
I didn't think.
You perceive quick-fire gusts of embarrassment, trepidation, and finally, elation.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting. But it is a pleasant image, to be sure. Most pleasant, in fact. Most welcome.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
That was nice. So I saw in another video somewhere an idea that I liked that I'm going to start doing. I'm going to long rest using camp supplies, and then I'm going to partial rest once more without using camp supplies. And I'm going to do this each time I rest in order to sort of clear out the queue of cutscenes more completely than I would naturally. So let's go ahead and go to bed. We still have packs. We can just use a couple of packs. Do a quick round to see if anybody has anything to say in the morning.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
So what did you think about what I pictured when we were connected by the weave?
Oh, I was surprised, but pleasantly so. Just like I said, amid the madness that has befallen us, it seems almost out of place to think of a romantic walk. And yet, now more than ever, it's important to recall what makes us human. Well, you know what I mean. A stolen glance, that sudden heartbeat. Sometimes the little things are worth more than kingdoms. They promise things to come.
I'm not gonna say I never realized it was so easy to cast magic, because Shadowheart already casts magic. And then let's do a partial rest, just in case. Oh.
There you are, my friend.
Are you drunk?
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
You seem happy. No need to drink humanoid blood then?
You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
Rats. And what did you... No, that sounds accusatory. Does it matter? Blood is blood, isn't it?
Not at all. Blood is life essence. And some creatures have so much more life than others. Cazador gave me just enough to keep me, well, alive, for lack of a better word. But never more than that. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
True. You can start over. You can be better than what he made you.
Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More... Oh. You meant be kinder. Pet bunnies, that sort of thing. I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
You think power lets you do anything, free from consequences?
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
Careful. There are heroes about. I'd hate for them to get the right idea about you.
Let them. Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil. Heroes didn't save me from Cazador. Mind flayers did. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
And no cutscene. I may very well be long resting often enough that they don't get backed up, but we'll keep trying it for a while just in case. Alright, I think I'm ready to clear out the rest of the Blighted Village, or underneath the Blighted Village, and that basically means this wooden hatch right here. A new area, so let's put on guidance and walk around.
That might be worth a look.
Alright, I'll bite. I'll see what happens. If we hit this lever. Okay then. Well, let's take care of this place before we go down there. Okay, and for a secret basement in a suspicious alchemist shop, probably gonna want to try to be sneaky to explore that.
Might as well.
Alright, well, I know what's coming, so I'm going to go ahead and position my people to make it difficult for whatever pops out to go do what he wants to do.
Afford to stay idle. Concentrate.
Oh, this is the one. This has some interesting items in it. A skull called Friend. Shovel's Friend Finder. A dagger called the Poo Scraper. I'm gonna go ahead and give that one to Karlach, because sometimes it'll amuse me to just throw a poo knife at people. A Nut Buster. Unfortunately, through experimentation with other characters, I found that even with Enraged Throw, this thing doesn't do any damage. It's just a cute name. Alchemist Fire is always... And then the Scroll of Summoning Quasit. Duration. Permanent. So, let's go ahead and give that to Wyll. And have him use it.
Recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Hey? What is you? Why you smell like that?
Like what?
You? You smell of magic. Magic of thunder and pain. No magic, please. Is good, servant. Very good.
So, Master Illy, who's that?
Hey? Old master. Boring master. Doesn't call in a long, long time. Maybe dead, maybe not. Thunder master smells scary, but he's nice. Doesn't hit, Shovel. Tell you secret. Only you. The mirror hides the special thing. Tell it balsam good for wounds. Tell it!
What is the special thing?
A book. Master Illy horny for the book. Book this, book that. Never finished book. But Thunder Master can read it. Can conquer it. Yes!
Okay.
The mission has to come first.
And let's have Shadowheart talk to... Can Shadowheart talk to Shovel?
Watching and waiting.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Oh, you just have to not be hiding.
Go on, talk to mirror. Balsam good for wounds.
Okay, fine. But before that... And let's have Shovel even move into a position just to block off other exits. Oh wait, I already got that one. Let's do this one. This one seems like it'll be easy to segregate from others.
My faith will guide me. Simply begging to be robbed.
Alright, let's see if this works. Nope, he goes around anyway. Oh, he didn't quite make it. Good enough.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Let's see. 28 hit points. How?
Got this.
Well, let's start with a throw.
Handy.
That's going to be most of it. And then let's go over here.
This feels good.
And let's have Astarion just go up and attack it. Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
And try again. Oh, well, that's not good. Shovel, can you do anything about this? Frighten? Wisdom save. Is he immune? And his wisdom is low. %50 chance. What about claws? 1d4 plus 3. That can't kill him, not without a crit. Scare is the best chance to kill him now. He is frightened. Excellent. That means he won't be moving, and thus he won't be going to the other caskets.
Bye forever, pal. Aye, aye.
Shall we dance?
So let's...
Your time has come.
Wow. I just can't stop missing. That's just kind of funny.
The blade will not bend.
Oh, I may as well get the... I may as well get the hex train started.
I wonder what the next move is.
Now, there's 2 over here, 1 over here.
Defender of the people, ever onward.
And let's have Karlach
Don't burn yourself.
throw it over our heads.
Got it.
And then that way, he's over there.
Right, Karlach. It's go time.
Oh, but Karlach used her action to do that. Unfortunate.
Got to focus.
Go for the throat.
Seriously?
Watch this. In position.
Need to stay focused.
Oh, that's only once per short rest. Okay.
My faith will protect me.
I may as well take a pot shot. Oh.
Gods, it's hot in here.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Okay. We've taken 2 of them out. Let's stop using an action on the first round, but just... Or at least stop using an action from anyone but Shovel? Have Shovel break open the casket. There we go.
Got to focus.
kill.
Ready.
No holding back.
42. 45. Technically better to try that.
Got to press on. What should I do?
Fuck yes.
Holding back.
Let's finish this. Down with you.
Let's have some fun.
Don't need that for this. And at this point,
Better make camp soon.
I think we can just
Before there's another chance to
open the others.
Might as well take a look.
Oh, that was all the ones that had any? Fair enough. Alright, let's talk to the mirror like Shovel said.
Speak your name.
Well, I am a liar. I'm Era Silverleaf.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Yes, an ally. I am an ally of your masters.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastam?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
A foul lich. May he die 1,000 more deaths. And this isn't... There was a book that mentioned the Zolkir, and he was not on good terms with them.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Oh, looks like we got the answer in 2 different ways. I'll go with I spoke to the Quasit. It told me it's good for wounds.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
I'd see myself as Shar's chosen, with all her power at my disposal.
You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
Charlatan Mirror Master. Trick the magic mirror in the Thayan Cellar. Well, we have indeed.
What be tucked away in here.
Well, Shovel, now we told the mirror the thing, now what?
Go on, talk to mirror. Balsam good for wounds.
Okay, maybe have Wyll talk to him.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always, always.
My faith protects me.
Alright, time to see this little area that I hadn't looted yet and whatever's inside here. Well, actually, even before that. Let's take a pass.
Looks like a trap there. Let's see.
Alright, let's have Astarion take care of that trap.
What am I to do?
And then let's see what's around here. This gilded chest over in the corner has these bracers of defense, which unfortunately, by the design of the game maybe, or by the design of 5th edition, or by its own design, just doesn't end up being very useful. The origin characters who might want to use this are already humans and can just use a shield. I guess maybe... Oh yeah, and having mage armor on counts as having armor, so you don't get the benefit of bracers of defense. So it's really just not very good.
This bear was young, judging by the teeth. Juveniles aren't so impressive as trophies.
There's a lever over here that I didn't happen to notice when I first came into the room, but it opens up a hidden path back to the front there, so that's nice. And there was a rusted key on the shelf in there that I think might open this door, this gate.
Trust no one.
Failed a perception check, so let's get Astarion in there.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Well, everybody was able to... I'm able to come in at least this far, so let's get everybody in here, just to see if somebody can make the perception checks.
This'll be fun.
Ah. Trap over here.
This way.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Let's see what we have here.
Now, interestingly enough, I happen to know that this book is sitting on a trap, but I did disable the 2 gargoyles, so I think nothing's gonna happen.
Better take that.
Although I may as well go disarm it. Yeah, nothing happens. Okay.
Tread carefully.
So now let's have Astarion. Let's have Shadowheart talk to Shovel again. Maybe he knows something about the book.
Go on, talk to Mirror. Balsam good for wounds.
Okay, we did that.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always. Always.
Alright, well, maybe if Wyll is the one holding the book.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always. Always.
Maybe not. Let's see what everybody has to say about this book.
Need something?
Nothing. Let's examine the book. It is not too late. Immune to most damage, but weak to radiant. So maybe there's an interruption when you... I forget exactly how this goes, but so far I have no incentive not to just read it myself.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Please don't open the creepy book.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Let's put the book away for now. Let's see if they have anything specific to say about it now.
Well met.
No? Not even Astarion?
Yes.
Oh, but I do know Astarion wants it, so let's give it to him. As well as the thing that opens it. There's really no reason to keep that around, is there? Did I never give that dude his dowry ring? Whoops. Okay.
Keep a blade close.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Please don't open the creepy book.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
But Astarion wants it. Open the book.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Crumbling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
Wait, really? Oh. He got the ability from the book without having to make any checks. Interesting. Twisted binding. So I can't even give it away anymore, can I? Nope.
You feel its connection, its longing to be opened, to share its secrets. You open the book to the first page, with its shifting glyphs and strange whispers.
Turn the next page. Okay. So this is a saving throw. I will bless him for this. I don't need to affect an additional target. I do have 4 inspiration.
The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
Turn another page. I want Astarion to have this. I'll use some more inspiration on this. And one more.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
Drink in the darkness, embracing it, and turn the page. I have one more inspiration, and I'm gonna go ahead and give him the chance. Ah.
The glyphs scream, searing your mind. You feel lost, tossed in a sea of arcane power you can neither control nor comprehend. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
Well, and I don't suppose you can try again.
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever.
Yep. That was... I don't know what happens if you make all 3 of those saves. So, Let us have our people talk to Shovel one more time.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always. Always.
You know, now that we do have a summon with us, I think I should let's lose Guiding Bolt. I think it is time to start casting Aid, even though that will use up our other second level spell slot. Because that will give Shovel more survivability. Alright, I think that's all we're gonna be getting out of that. Just as a quick aside, I didn't really want to make a separate video or put this in the front of the next video, but since I did forget to give this guy the Dowry ring,
See what I can learn.
let's go give him the Dowry ring. I found the dowry here.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye. I won't forget what you did for me. For her. Thank you.
Also, I keep forgetting to come back here and check on this. Because once you've interacted with the Owlbear once, and you leave and you long rest, maybe a couple of times, but at some point, you can come back here and find that goblins have been here.
Looks like the goblins found her little hideaway.
Not a fate I'd wish on any creature.
So the goblins have killed the Owlbear, and part of what that means is now you can loot the Owlbear because they never took the head of the broken spear. Which means now this shaft of a broken spear that I've been holding on to I can combine with the head and that gets me this weapon called the Vision of the Absolute, which can blind targets and also deals additional damage to creatures that have multiple sets of eyes. So blinding is always a decent, it's a good condition to inflict on people, and also the extra damage will trigger on spiders or spectators, if at least. So, you know, it can be worth keeping around for specialty situations. I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Karlach. Also, now that the Owlbear is dead, you can loot the other things in the area that she was guarding, which includes the Oakfather's Embrace, medium armor at armor class 13. Decent if you're fighting undead because it will retaliate with 1 to 6 radiant damage, but not so good if you're fighting against beasts because then you take an additional 1 to 6 radiant damage. Certainly not going to be using that on Shadowheart. Karlach might put it on when I know there's undead in the area. And then also, this Owlbear egg, it's worth 40 camp supplies, but, and there's a couple of other story uses you could get out of it. What I usually do with this thing is just sell it. Like, it's worth a lot of money in this stage of the game, and purchase a...
Owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
You could sell it and purchase, for instance, a camp supply pack and come out ahead. So that's what I usually do with it. And finally, up in this little corner,
That might be worth a look.
and that's the last of what you can get if you didn't want to aggro the owlbear earlier. Although there is this cragged rock.
I don't think I'll fit through there.
This leads up to like a burrow hole on the surface, so it is possible to get over to this if you have some way of fitting through a hole without angering the owlbear. Alright, so having been through the cellars and caves beneath the Blighted village, there's now pretty much, it's time to go south. So, thankfully, I have stocked up plenty of elixirs of hill giant strength before that. I go that way from Auntie Ethel. And next time, we will see whether or not I will close myself off from ever getting any more. See you then.